give it up for Vicky Morgan.
Thanks, Josh. So I'm Vicky Morgan, and something I found out about myself is that when I'm nervous, I make jokes. So that bodes really fucking well for you guys. I also make jokes around erections, which really does not bode well for dating at all. Like in my entire history of dating, I've had one good date, ever. Like one really good date.
How good was it?
Thank you. Okay, so good that it's been like more than 20 years, and he's still getting in touch, so. I'll tell you, he's doing really, really well. Let's call him Jason. He's working in the oil fields out in Alberta. Apparently he has a very pretty wife. 2.5 kids. Nice little place out in Logie Bay. And every so often sends me a dick pic. Now, just by a show of hands, the women in the room, how many of you have received an unsolicited dick pic? Every single one, yeah? Show of hands, how many men in this room have sent an unsolicited dick pic? Yeah, come on. There's literally, we're in Peter Easton, there's a guy out there right now sending an unsolicited dick pic. And I'm gonna pussy explain this for you. When a woman receives an unsolicited dick pic, this is how she reacts, okay? Ew. When a woman receives a solicited dick pic, this is how she reacts. Ew. So, I said, again, well, hey, little fella! And he took off like a scalded cat. He was like, I can't do this. A couple months later, it's Jason. Hi, my wife's really pretty. How are your kids? My kids are great. Dick pic. I said, oh, look who came out to play. And he took off again. I can't do this. This is wrong. Okay, all right. I'm not joking at all. That happened a minimum of 5 times. So, about a year ago, he gets in touch again. How's your family? My wife's really pretty. How are you? And I said, actually, things are going really well for me right now. I just wrote a book. It's a bestseller on Amazon.
Woo! Woo!
And you should go buy a copy. And he did. And read it. And wrote a review.
Oh my God.
And took a little screenshot. And no, it was not a dick pic. He just sent me a screenshot. And he with a note that said, I would have given it 5 stars if I was in the book. And I said, well, I didn't want people to start talking because I already wrote a song about you. That's a true story. I'm on the radio a lot. But he knows this. And he went, oh, really? I said, yeah, it's called, I Thought You Liked Me. That's all. My husband literally made shirts. We sell it at shows. It's merch. And he was like, oh. And it chronicles my entire journey with his dick. And he said, which song is it? And I said, I guess you're going to have to go scour my Facebook page like the rest of my former lovers and figure out which one is about you. So a few minutes later, he comes back and he says, I found it. And I said, okay. He said, and just for the record, I do like you. And I said, okay. And then he sent me another dick pic. And I said, well, now look who's back. And he said, I can't do this! And he took off again. So, last week, Jason gets in touch and says, hey, how's it going? My wife's really pretty. How are your kids? I'm great. Blah, 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 blah. Dick pic. And I said, okay, I'm going to try something new because clearly we're in the same loop here, so I'm sent it off. He lost his fucking mind. Every 2 hours on the hour, dick pic, you're so hot. I mean, they're great, but come on, right? they're so great, they're so great, they're so great. And then he went silent. I was like, all right, I don't know what to do with that, so I'll try again. So I sent him a message. I said, hey, Jason, where are we landing on those pictures? You want another picture? And he said, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm just processing. I don't actually have a punchline. So now we wait. How are we doing on time, Josh?
Good.
Um,
Good relief.
I almost got in a fist fight with a 15-year-old at Get Air last week. That's a true story. There's my life. Okay, that's my time.